Hello and welcome to Decoding the New Economy. Today we're joined by Michael Rubenstein, the President of AppNexus. Michael, thank you very much for joining us.
Lovely to meet you.
So to kick off with, what does AppNexus do?
So AppNexus is the world's largest independent advertising technology company. So we provide a full suite of technology solutions to large buyers and sellers of online advertising. Our specialty has really been in the area of what's known as programmatic advertising. It's been one of the fastest growing trends in the entire world of advertising. And really what it's about is a couple of things. It's using very contemporary technology to bring both automation to what has been quite an antiquated traditional means that people have used to buy and sell advertising from each other. And it's also bringing a whole new way to leverage data science, and the development of algorithms to drive decisions about the buying and selling of advertising. And it's started small a decade or so ago, and is now impacting, programmatic is now impacting the majority of ads, digital ads bought and sold in major advertising economies. And I think we're going to a place in the next few years where programmatic will just be synonymous with media trading.
Yeah. So which medias are you looking at there? Is it just online media, or is this being applied to more traditional media like print and broadcast as well?
So today the focus is digital media. So online media consumed over PCs, tablets, wired devices, and increasingly over mobile phones as well. It's been a very fast growth area for our company and for the industry in general. And so I think any new media from here on will likely be a digital-centric media and will be impacted by programmatic.
That's a big change for the advertising industry, because traditionally this has been very labour-intensive, very hands-on. Do you get much resistance from agencies and so on about this?
Well, there's big change happening right now in every industry. And the changes that are happening to the advertising industry as a result of technology are not really that different from the changes happening in any other aspect of society or the workplace. And so, yes, absolutely, there is both excitement and trepidation about the opportunities and challenges brought by this change. On the one hand, people can do things that they could never do before in advertising. They can make very smart, granular, data-driven decisions about exactly what ad to show, to whom, how much to pay for it, and do all of it in real time and to optimize it. And that is just, phenomenal, a phenomenal amount of power for advertisers to have that they never had before in the past. But on the other hand, it is requiring organizations and individuals to develop new skill sets and capabilities that are very different than the ones that may have led to success in the past. It's not uncommon today to see among big publishing organizations, big agencies, people who are schooled or versed in areas like data science and analytics. And when you walk into an ad agency today, like one of our partners, you'll see they're sitting in front of their monitors, monitoring trends and trying to make very smart data-driven decisions about how and where to buy their ads on behalf of their customers. So it is leading to quite a bit of change, and of course there's both sides of it.
Now, you were an early employee of AppNexus. How's the experience been of being a high-growth business like that? You were, employee number 28 or 14 or something like that?
I think it was 18.
18,
it was
right.
Quite early.
Yeah.
And it's been absolutely exhilarating. Having an opportunity to leave Google and DoubleClick, where I'd spent a decade, and helping to grow this company to where it is today. We just passed 1,000 employees worldwide. We're operating today across 25 offices. We have over 1,000 customers worldwide who are building their advertising businesses on top of our technology system. It's been extremely gratifying and incredibly exciting. And I think the future of this company is very, very bright. The digital advertising space continues to grow, and we are building a very broad platform that in a lot of ways is consolidating a very fragmented ad tech ecosystem. And as a result, I think it may feel like we're big today, but actually I feel like we're just getting started. And that's why today, given the opportunity ahead of us and how dynamic the marketplace is, I'm just as excited today as I was the first day I started.
It's certainly a market with a big upside there. So which industries are you seeing, which countries are you seeing are the quickest to adopt the programmatic advertising?
Yeah, well, the United States obviously has been one of the leaders in terms of pushing new technology and moving quickly. But we've seen Western Europe, the UK, France, Germany, Netherlands, Australia. We have an office in Singapore where things are moving quite quickly. So I think we've reached in major advertising economies. So if you look at the top, let's say 20 markets worldwide, I think that there was a 10-year lead up where some were moving faster than others. I think it's pretty much universally accepted though at this point that programmatic is the future, and we're past that tipping point where companies are really going making big investments in this area. And we're certainly seeing it in Australia. We're here this week for the launch of Apex. Apex is a joint venture between MI9, Fairfax, and other partners as well. And so you're seeing really the largest media companies, the largest buyers and sellers going all in on this. And so it's, I think we're going to see a lot of movement in programmatic in Australia.
Right. So with the shift to mobile, has that affected your business much?
I think it's affected everybody's business. The shift to mobile has happened so rapidly and been an incredible trend. We spent about a full year, a couple of years ago, transitioning the way we built technology from being desktop first to mobile first. Now everything we do, all the features and capabilities we build for our system, first and foremost have mobile in mind. And so, we today, as an example, handle mobile monetization for many of the large apps that you'll find on your phone if they're ad-supported apps. We also acquired companies that are specifically built for bridging the gap between desktop and mobile advertising. And so it's increasingly becoming just the major or one of the very, very large drivers of our investment decisions for the company.
So where do you see things being in, say, 5-10 years' time globally?
Well, I think that the number of devices and number of ways that consumers are expecting to consume media is just continuing to explode and fragment. And advertising over the last 20 years or so has been one of the critical lifebloods of that media ecosystem. And I think if you look in the 5-10 years ahead, it's going to continue to be a real driver of supporting the development of a high-quality content ecosystem.
Thank you very much for your time today, Michael.
My pleasure.
And thank you for joining Decoding the New Economy.